Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bitch, Grits, and Halfwits. I'm PT, your tour guide through this mystical land of whimsy and foolishness and bad decisions and now trauma. We are back. Last week on Bitch, Grits, and Halfwits, the party learned a little bit more about each other. They learned some of their skills, some of their weaknesses, some of their strengths, and they found out some very interesting things about themselves. We'll just put it that way. And we're going to dive right back into that this week, but the first thing we have to do is introduce all of our players. We have Alina Worldwalker, the tiefling from New Eureka, played by...
Hi, I'm Flam.
We have Talum Kane, the drow from Darkbreach, played by...
Hi, I'm Panda.
We have Stella Finor, the elf from the Zrayan Desert, played by...
Hi, I'm Snyder.
Othalia Vale, the tiefling from Nuadia, played by...
Barlow.
Nock, the kobold from Brester, played by...
It's me, the Sky Tea. Hello.
Finn, the something from Zraya, played by...
Dominion Link VT.
And last but not least, Cliff Vale, the human from Aluros, played by...
What's up, you cute fucking nerds? It's Matt.
Alright.
Hello?
As
Call them
you...
nerds. Sweet.
As the party manifests on the other side of the patchwork terminal, the patchwork head looks at you and goes, "Head 2 blocks down, and on your right will be the Kaleidoscope Theater. Thank you for using the patchwork system."
Thanks, Patch.
You ever wonder if there's like an off-brand version of the patchwork system?
His name's Matchwork.
Do you think there's
Is
one
that
that
2
goes
blocks
below
and then
ground
right?
if there's one that goes above ground?
Well, that's what I was thinking. Is maybe there's one. Maybe there's more of like an off-grid one that would maybe help with like Finn's quest to find Mog, isn't it? Finn, Mog.
Mog.
Yeah.
Patchy,
Underground terminals.
Yeah. Is there an
Bottom
underground
of-
here?
And underground? There are several underground locations within the Goblin Market.
Huh.
The Goblin Market hosts environments suitable for every type of being.
Oh. I guess that makes
There's
sense.
only one park for last known acquaintance of Mog.
Yes, I did not say that the Goblin Market provides ample environments for every type of being.
He has crushed a lot of them, is what he said.
Yes, Mazebreaker's ass is quite large and quite heavy.
Oh, God. That made me feel a little better.
Last known acquaintance of Mog is 1 billion feet tall.
So true.
That doesn't feel right, but okay.
The patchwork system is just turned and looking at Finn.
And
Anyways,
it's just standing there.
is there anything else I
just-
can help you with today?
Oh.
I think we're good for now. We'll
yeah.
probably head out.
Excellent. Have a wonderful day. And
Appreciate you.
yeah, you
Patch 'em.
guys head out into Sector 16. Sector 16 is on the edge of one of the panels, so to speak. So 6 sides, each one has like a pyramid sticking out of the side of it. This is on the edge of... I'm mostly doing this for term. I'm sitting here realizing. It's on...
I'm taking notes.
It's right up on the edge of where you would like kind of step over the ledge to then turn and go down into that pyramid. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I hope.
To me.
Makes sense
Enough.
to me, the person who made the map.
Well, think of it this way. So you guys are walking along this road, and on the and on one side of the road there is like an angled guardrail, and on the other side of that is flat space going a different direction with people walking on it. And people transitioning seamlessly from one to the other.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Happy to hear it.
Said 2 blocks and then right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm happy you were listening, Callum. I thought he said left.
I mean, people often mistake their left and their right, so it makes sense.
So Finn, there's this great trick where if you hold up both of your hands and make an L, one of them is right.
Finn with
Oh,
like
the other one is
Lego
wrong.
claws.
It's typically whichever one looks like a proper way to write an L.
He
That's
does
the one.
have like nubs.
Question, what is an L in Elvish? What does that look like?
Yeah.
Melon.
In a common L. Elvish L's don't. It doesn't really work in other languages, but
You think it would in Elvish.
one would
Hated
think.
that.
I can't believe you have a sense of humor, Finn. That's so wild.
You're hilarious.
Finn
Finn.
has 3 senses.
And one of them
right
is
here.
humor?
Yo, bro's got a funny bone.
He keeps it in his chest. As you guys walk along, what I'm just gonna call, I don't know what to call this weird angle thing, so I'm just gonna call it like a spine, like the spine of a book.
Yeah.
So as you walk along the spine to your right side, the stalls kind of give way to these kind of densely packed buildings. All of them relatively tall, 2 or 3 stories tall, but all of them incredibly narrow, like only 6 feet across. As you walk 2 blocks down and then turn to the right, you see that there's a building in front of you with a sign on the front that says Kaleidoscope, and the front of the building almost looks like it's covered in different silk curtains. So as the breeze is kind of catching it, it looks like the whole front of the building is shifting.
So fucking cool.
The entrance is an archway over the top of which there are several different masks. Tragedy, comedy, envy, joy. None quite human, and some of them appearing to be changing. And that's it. It's just above an open door with a curtain flowing over it.
Looks like we're here.
Who wants
Yeah,
to
I
go
mean-
first?
They said they were like a legitimate business, so
Finn is walking up
guess.
to the door and opening it. Probably a bit more
Well,
robotic than
it's
they
an
usually
empty
are.
doorway.
it's
Finn.
just a
It's
curtain, so
There's still you can open a curtain.
That's true.
that is true.
As you
Does he try
push,
to open the curtain like a door?
Grabs a
You know what,
bundle
we're gonna
in
say-
his hand and pulls it towards him.
We're gonna say
PT
yes.
made sure that we would not encounter every D&D party's one weakness, a door.
I clearly misjudged. The weakness is apparently stupidity.
We make doors.
All right. Are you looking inside? Is that what you're getting at, Finn?
More or less, yeah.
As you look inside, immediately beyond this entryway is a long, narrow hallway, and then what seems to be an expansive theater on the other side of it.
Finn is sort of like looking back and then back into the theater and just starts walking in because I mean the others will follow if they want to follow.
I'll follow in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Nox also trotting in with you.
All right. You head into the Kaleidoscope Theater. And as you head through this kind of narrow hallway, it opens up onto what is genuinely the size of an opera house. It is massive, but run down. Like, it is very clearly at one point was an illustrious theater with two tiers of seats, open balconies along the walls, like a whole fly system. But it seems run down. A lot of the seats have been pulled out It almost seems like part of it has been replaced with like almost a dance floor or something similar. But as you walk in, immediately on the other side of this entryway, you step through, and immediately from your right, you just hear, like, the tut-tut of somebody trying to get your attention.
As soon as that tut-tut happens, Finn's head, like, turns. His body does not, but it just turns.
Swivel.
Basically, yeah. Just...
Horrifying.
Love it.
As you look to your right, Finn, sitting behind this desk is a gray speckled grung. They're sitting behind a desk that is made of lacquered paper and ticket stubs. That seems to just kind of rustle gently as she sits there. She's wearing a frilled cravat and a half mask made of what appears to be glass, as she taps a long, ink-stained finger on a ledger in front of her. She kind of leans forward and whispers to you, "Something I can help you with?"
Yeah.
It has been,
We were told.
it has been made
excuse
aware
me.
that someone
Volume.
has stolen
Volume,
mine.
please. Volume, please.
Be quiet, guys.
Finn, you kind of see, like, Finn's head, like, tilt a tiny bit. It has come to my attention that people here have accessed my memory without my knowledge.
Yes?
They told us to come here.
I would like to meet them.
Do you have the name of the individual in question?
Hey, Knock.
Not gonna lie, I'm struggling to remember. Can I roll a history?
You absolutely can.
I did absolutely write it down, but I genuinely cannot find my notebook anywhere right now.
I don't think he told us his name on purpose.
No,
he
he
told you
did.
the
He
name.
did. I wrote it all down. I just
I have the name, but I
in the-
don't know it in
yeah, you
character.
don't know it. Yep. My notes are just missing right now
Yep,
because.
roll me history.
All right. Hello? There we go. My sheet did not want to. Oof. Well. Forgot how bad my Oh my god!
Nice.
I was like, I forgot how bad my
Knock-
history was. Nat 20.
His name is
Knock
Ben X
never
Kale,
forgets
and
that.
you have beef with him right now.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said his name is Vinex Kale,
Yes.
and you have beef with him right now because he stole the
I-
book and left you to die.
I did
Yes.
write that down. Fuck.
Oh, well.
I just didn't know that's what it was.
That's okay.
Bro.
I you know, it's fine. Kale. We're here to meet Kale.
Vinex will be in his office on the second floor, first balcony on the left.
Thanks. And I'm just gonna turn.
As you guys are walking towards presumably where the stairs are, there is a little sign with a man walking upstairs on them with an arrow pointing. And why would this place not be like everything else and confusing?
Mm-hmm.
When Nock, you turn, are you taking the lead?
Probably.
All right. As you turn the corner and bump, like, chest to chest with a small, wiry halfling who falls backwards and just kind of falls on their ass. As she looks up at you, her hair is in a messy knot held together with a bent safety pin, and she's wearing the same kind of gray mantle coat that you saw them wearing in the dream, but no mask this time. And notably, Nock, she is also barefoot.
I think after bumping into her, Nock kind of like takes a step or two backwards and does sort of like a cursory once over, like a size up.
She kind of like hops to her feet and does the same.
Sorry, didn't see you coming.
Oh, it's no problem. It's fine. Good to see you guys again, by the way. You do look different, though.
She, like, looks this halfling over again. I don't think we met.
We did not. Cricket Reed, as she holds out her hand.
Oh,
Kind of like,
okay.
with like the arm outstretched, like wrist pointed down, like very eccentric handshake.
I did not know crickets could do that.
Knock, like, looks
Well,
at
I'm
this
not
hand.
a real cricket, silly.
You know, I think
Got a
that's fair.
nickname. Silly.
Knock, like, looks at this hand that's, like, pointed towards the floor for a handshake, and she kind of, like, goes from her own, like, normal handshake and, like, rotates her wrist so that her palm is face up, puts it under this person's hand, and kind of, like, grasps it from underneath and does, like, an up and down shake.
The minute you, like, wrap your hand fully around, she, like, pulls you in with her other hand and just shakes your hand up and down rapidly. It's so good to meet you all. Anyways, you must be here. You must be here for Venex. He is expecting you. Although we weren't expecting you until after lunch, which means you're smarter than he thought you were. So good job. It's always nice to see him wrong.
I'm mildly offended by this.
Yeah, I'm really trying to... No, actually, I'm not trying to not have beef with this guy. He kind of sucks.
Why? What happened?
Nothing. I just, didn't see eye to eye in the dream.
Oh,
And
yeah,
I have
I have
nothing to
that
do with
problem
height.
with him a lot too. And then she leans in and she goes, "Stupid tall people."
Stupid tall people, right? She kind of like, she murmurs that and then kind of like raises her eyebrows, does that kind of like wide-eyed, and then like tilts her head towards the rest of the group. Like, can you believe this?
She just like lowers her eyes and shakes her head from side to side.
And is nodding their head along with Knock.
Anyways, I have to get
Okay.
back. I have to get back to work. We have a show tonight.
Oh, wait, you actually do shows?
Of course we do.
So is the
It's
stealing thing like a side gig? Or is that like the main gig and this is the side gig?
It depends on who you ask in the company, really.
Huh.
Some of us do more of one thing than the other. Some of us do, but like it's a theater company at the end of the day.
That does explain all the drama.
Yeah, and the masks as she like holds up her own.
I just kind of thought you were hiding your identity, but yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I mean that too, but we're legally chartered, so we can do what we do.
What does her mask look like?
Her mask looks like it's a porcelain mask with a painted smile and blush spots that go up and past the eyes, almost looking like horns.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else I can do for you?
Does it cost money to see the show?
No? We let people in for free every night.
How do you make money?
We steal shit.
Stealing.
So, okay, so the stealing is the main gig,
Well,
and the
no.
acting is the side
The
gig.
stealing's a side gig because it's how we make our money, but the show is our passion.
Mm.
Do you steal during the show?
What?
Do you steal during the show?
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you would even ask me that. Like we would have no respect for our own craft as Cricket just like walks past you angrily and just continues off into the seats, just muttering angrily that Finn has asked this question.
You kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
And that is a valid question. We do that all the time in Gutter Vale.
Can I roll an insight to see if, as he humpfully stomped off, he tried to steal something? She, my bad.
Yep.
Tried to steal something?
Yeah, you can. Roll insight.
You want insight? Let's see. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Big ol' whammies.
No whammies.
With a +5 too!
That was an 8, chat.
Yeah, I got an 8. And I
No, you didn't notice her
whammies.
try to take anything. She just seemed genuinely miffed.
Copy.
Alright, but you guys head up like a narrow staircase to the 2nd floor. And you head to the first balcony on your left, which has no wall, like, separating it from the room, but still a door frame with a door in it. On the other side of it, sitting in what appears to be like a reclining theater chair, with their feet kicked up on a statue, clearly asleep, is Vinex.
Knock, be nice.
He's not asleep. He's fucking faking it.
You can be mean. They stole a memory of mine.
We don't want to piss them off more.
Guaranteed if I try to knock that chair over, he'll be standing in a second.
I bet I can be angrier.
I would like to.
Bold!
Uh,
I don't know if we need that right now.
yeah.
Understood. Setting to
Information.
Plan B.
Yeah. We want information, not a fight. Probably.
Probably.
So what are you doing?
Right.
I thought he was gonna walk up and nudge him on his shoulder.
Are you not knocking on his closed door in his door frame?
No, I'm gonna walk around it.
Okay. How hard do you nudge him?
Not super hard, just like the initial like testing
He doesn't
to see
look
how.
he doesn't look particularly well balanced the way he's leaning back in this chair.
No,
Yeah,
definitely
okay.
not enough to knock to like just kind of like to touch him as like a like are you know how you would poke somebody to figure out how if they're actually asleep?
Hard?
No, not hard.
Okay,
A slight, gentle nudge.
you kind of gently nudge him and he just kind of
Yeah, he's definitely asleep.
Can Alina knock on the door frame? Door frame?
you can knock on the door. It's in a door frame. There's just no
Okay.
wall surrounding the door frame.
Oh, okay.
That just the door frame.
I love
No
this
walls.
visual.
It's just a door frame with a door. There's no wall surrounding it.
Door frame with a door.
The door.
Yeah, you knock on the door. And he kind of goes, and he opens his eyes, and he kind of sees Othello. He goes, oh, fuck! And he just, like, knocks the chair over, hits the ground.
That was not me.
No, but you were the one looming over me menacingly. Haven't you ever seen a closed door before? Were you raised in a barn? I mean, totally fine if you were, but, like, that typically means don't come in. I'm napping.
Sorry, the lack of walls kind of threw me off.
Okay.
There's still a level of respect to the privacy, but okay.
What can I help you with?
Privacy.
You told us to come here.
Oh, it's you. Oh, you're here early.
Yeah, as Knock like walks in.
Oh, you're here early. I underestimated you. That's my bad.
Again, with the whole offended thing.
I just apologized.
Anyway,
Yeah, but you coupled it with an insult,
it
so
was very backhanded.
Can I ask why you didn't expect us until after lunch? Did you just think we weren't able to figure out patchwork on our first day here, or?
No, most people take
Second
longer
thing.
than that to get out of their first dream once it goes off the rails. And I'm going to assume that it went off the rails.
Yep.
yeah, because
think
you
so,
took
too.
the memory.
We took a copy. The only reason it
Did
would have
not.
taken anything solid out of the dream was if the only thing in it was already a copy. Oh, shit. It was already a copy.
Oh my god.
Shit.
Well,
Now that just throws a whole other thing.
Oh, jeez.
Well, shit. That is our bad, I suppose, then. I don't know.
Yeah,
10
yeah.
gold make up for it?
Knock. You're the one with beef.
What
I
was
feel
the
like
memory of?
you could.
I
I
don't
feel
need
like
to buy
all
your
of our
forgiveness, but at
lives.
least your understanding.
I think all of our lives are a little bit more valuable than that.
Yeah, well, it's a professional hazard.
Fine, the 10 gold works.
Good, glad we could settle. As he pulls 10 gold out and just, like, sets it on a, like, there's really not a desk in here. It's just a bunch of, like, piled up. I guess he sets it on, like, the back of a theater seat and just slides it towards you.
Yep. Nock just scoops it up.
They may be settled, but I'm not.
No. This is our understanding, not our forgiveness.
That's what I said.
Yep. So, people can take memories and leave copies to stop a dream from destabilizing? Or is it like a...
I mean,
Does that
the
mean it was-
only other option is that none of the memories in this guy's head were his in the first place.
Oh.
And everything's a copy.
Oh. As Nock looks at the
Calculating
rest of the
likelihood.
group.
Hate to kind of ruin your perspective of your buddy there.
Well,
99.9% likely. Finn is a tool.
I don't think you're a tool. You seem nice enough.
Not that kind of
use
tool.
it in the literal sense.
Oh.
If you're a tool, then who is working with you?
Belkier Industries designed me to fight, fight, fight.
Yeah, I got no idea what that means. So you guys want training or what? What are you looking for?
Well, you said you'd tell us who hired you when we came here, and I still want to know that.
We got hired by the Dark Flame.
The Dark Flame. Okay.
It's a guild.
What do they do?
This is really the first time I've ever interacted with them. It's a pretty exclusive club.
But there's
Okay,
no, like,
what-
rumors about what they do?
I mean,
Nobody-
rumors are they got a connection to one of the gods trapped in Sector 1.
Huh.
I mean, there's
There's only
symbols.
2 of
What's
those.
that? There's way more than 2 of those. You out of your mind?
Sector 1? Gods?
Many doors, many doors.
There were about
Okay.
12 identical houses there. We only saw one.
You guys have been to Sector 1?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're cooler than
exactly.
you.
Okay.
Yeah,
They brought us
that's-
there specifically as
not
Nock
exact-
kind of like perks up for the first time all day. Like,
oh, good.
the
exact
superiority really comes out.
The exact kind of attention I want. But yeah, the Dark Flame hired us. Rumors has it they have it to one of the gods, but most of the time they're an off-market group. So off-market, by the way, means that they operate in the demi-planes that are outside of the Goblin Market. We are not the only demi-plane in the Dreaming. I figured if you didn't know how to use your echoes, you probably didn't know that either.
Nope.
No.
Would I have known that?
You have the notes I gave you. It is up to you to decide if you knew that, Stella. But you've definitely been to other places, yes.
Okay.
So training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just so you know what everybody is, I can get you paired up with the right person.
Yeah, I think so.
What's it cost?
It's a professional courtesy. I don't need... If I do run into you in another dream, I'd rather we could leave a little more peacefully without the damn thing shredding around us.
I
So,
would
this
also
is a
like that.
personal survival thing as much as anything else.
Okay.
Plus, you know, if you do jobs for us, it's just kind of a common courtesy. We got to make sure that if you're gonna be taking jobs through the company, that you can at least kind of know what you're doing. I mean, our reputation.
Well-
We got to keep our reputation up too.
Got it. Well,
Now-
I'm a dowser.
Okay, Dowser's good. You can work with Cricket.
Yes.
Anybody else? Any other Dowsers?
I'm a dowser and a keeper.
I don't have any keepers, so I guess you're going with the Dowser.
Well, I am also a keeper. So,
It's cool. I can't
That's
help you with that.
cool.
Is there some other kind of training I can give you?
no.
You have books for him to read?
Good call.
In a loving
Anything
way.
you
In a
need to,
loving
like-
way.
I mean, we
Need to,
got
like,
we got a
scribe.
script for the next show.
Do you
What's
need
the
copies
fee?
of it?
I mean, I don't need copies, but I'm sure it could go over and use a good review.
I don't know. At this point, that kind of sounds a little boring.
Did you just call live theater boring?
I mean, it's
Well,
reading the
compared
script.
to-
It's not live theater.
Yeah.
It's still a show.
I think I'll just kind of watch. Can I kind of like sit and watch someone like other training? You know, just to.
Yeah, or you can. I mean, the trainers aren't the only ones who do anything. You can go talk to really anybody working in the theater. They should all be getting ready for the show tonight. Wander
Yeah,
around, make
well.
some friends. I mean, hopefully we're gonna see you guys around here a little bit more, but
Cool. I'll figure it out.
I was informed I was a morph.
ah, good. You're with me, big guy.
Wanderer?
That means we're gonna send you with Lace.
Do you need me to go with other residents?
Are you a resident?
Yeah.
All right. What about you? As he points to Athalia.
I am also a resident.
Awesome. Moro will be ready for the two of you. You guys met Moro, the big guy?
Yeah.
All right. Ready, break.
Yeah.
Ready, break.
All right, who wants to go first?
Well, I guess you gotta. Are you bringing the people here?
Nope. He's just sending you off to find them.
Okay, great. Super helpful.
He's not a helpful guy, if you haven't picked up on that yet.
Sounds about right.
The only person who stays there with him is presumably Finn.
Mhm.
As he just looks up at you, Finn, and he goes, "Okay. So, show me what you got."
How?
How? Are you capable of an imagine? Can you
Finn
create,
sort of
like, images in your head?
like thinks for a bit, and they sort of like try to imagine using like the memories that they have. Actually, would you say that Finn doing the fun little attack thing that they did during
Would
during the dream, would that have been one of the
considered
good
that
things?
fun?
I mean, being able to do something, I will say this. Being able to do something that you thought impossible is always going to be fun to someone like
Okay.
Finn, who
Roll me a
limits are
D100.
hard coded.
Roll me a D100.
We're gonna. There we are. That is a 53.
As you're standing there, Finn, you realize that your arms are just kind of gradually getting longer and more droopy. They're also
They're just
seem
looking
to
down
be
and
like
then they look
almost
back.
desegmenting from each other where the metal connects.
Finn just looks down and then like at their arms as they slowly like extend as they look back at the person.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that.
Yeah, like that kinda. Eventually, though, like this. As he kind of, like, looks at you, Finn, and he grabs a point on his forehead. Like, pinches the skin and pulls, and it looks like the person that he was turns into a 2D image on a sheet as he pulls it away and throws it, and it vanishes into nothing. And standing in front of you is the same person, but now their skin and their hair is pale white, and their eyes are completely black. Voila.
And Finn is, after seeing that, is going to attempt to emulate the same thing.
Roll me a D100. You
That's
let me
6.
know how you think that goes.
Finn goes to like pull the point like on their head, and it just taps into the metal. Just
Well, big guy, you don't have to use the same thing I do. Every echo is specific. You might just have to think about, like, changing, and you can change.
Finn like
Let's
hears
start
that
with an
and
easy one. Try changing color. Let's see if it's something you can
All
even
right.
do.
Finn is like thinking about how they looked in the last time they were able to look in a reflective surface and see like the goop, and they're going to attempt to change the goop color because that feels a bit easier than the metal color.
Okay, roll me a D100.
That is a 39.
How bad does Finn want to be able to change the goop color? Scale of 1 to 10.
Like a 7.
You are
Like not too
unable to
crazy. Like they're
change
not
the-
going to be broken if they can't.
It might have changed. It might have gotten a shade darker. You're not entirely positive. Binex doesn't look like he was paying attention. But it definitely wasn't drastic. And as you're trying to figure that out, Knock, as soon as you step back out of the door into the hall, just right there is Cricket just swaying back and forth. So, your dowsers.
Yep, got it in one.
Awesome. Do you want to play hide and seek?
That's a horrifying question.
Why
Why?
is that horrifying?
A place that we don't know and you want us to find you.
I can be the seeker too.
Well, I don't.
I mean, it won't work as well for, like, training and stuff, but, like, I could do it. God. Maybe, you know what? I don't want to train you. You're mean, tall people. Come on, Knock. And she just kind of, like, grabs your hand and starts walking away with you.
So valid.
I agree. Kind of a stick in a mud, right?
Hide and seek is a bad thing? Oh, yeah. And I'm a gnome.
Yeah. Oh. And
As-
I'm a dragon.
Okay, do you want to go first? Or should I go first?
I can go first. I'm actually usually pretty good at finding stuff.
Okay. You count to 100 and I'll go hide.
Oh, can we... Okay, I'll do my best.
You
She, like-
count to whatever number you think is high enough and I'll go hide.
Okay, cool.
And she, like, turns around and, like, takes off into the seats. And you can roll me a couple D100s to see how that goes. I'll just have you periodically roll them. But
Okay.
you're basically just going to be playing hide and seek for the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
But as you guys walk away, you just leave Elena standing next to Talum.
Hey.
Hey. So they're pretty mean, right?
Yeah. Look, I thought I was being pretty realistic by saying that hide and seek was horrifying. I mean, what if they jump out and scare you?
That's true. That's, we don't know what's
the worry.
Or stab you? Fuck, sorry, Matt.
Do you want to try to use your Dowser abilities to find something else?
Are you like trying to snoop around here?
I mean, I have nothing else to do. I'm
What are
interested
you
in this
thinking?
dark flame, really. I kind of want to learn more about that.
Learn more about what? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
The dark flame.
Oh,
People that hired them.
yeah, but I don't think that's something that we're gonna find here.
I mean, it can't hurt to look. But I have some records.
Oh, I can try.
It's up to you. Or we could find like another library or something.
Alina is going to
Cliff,
close her
Othalia, and
eyes.
Stella, you're all overhearing this, by the way. If any of you would like to go hunt
Okay.
for things as well.
Alina's going to close her eyes and concentrate, and picture like a sunbeam kind of like searching through like darkness looking for, I don't know, she's thinking about this like fucking guild that they've heard about, the Dark Flame.
Yep. Alright, roll me a D100.
Yippee! 51.
You do not detect anything inside the theater house.
She's just gonna open her eyes and look back at Talum. I don't sense anything. I'm
Yeah,
also
that
not
can mean-
very good.
Yeah, that can mean one of two things. Either there's nothing
Yeah.
here, or you're not trained enough.
Well, you and Nock have both been a little bit better at your shit than I have, so not shocking.
I have actively tried maybe once. So
Same. Somehow still better. It's a little sad. Anyways, books?
yeah.
Are you guys just leaving the theater house? Because you can. You're more than welcome to just be like, alright guys, enjoy training. We're going out.
I mean, we can leave, or we can, like... Would they have other books besides, like, the play script here?
Probably not. I mean, you guys have your own book club book if you want to just sit down and read that in the fucking
So true!
seat
Let's-
in the
let's
fucking
read
stands.
Yeah, let's go. We'll sit. Is the play like going on like right now? No, because everyone's in
No.
training.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we can read.
Let's read Thistlewish and... fucking... Thistlewish in the Seed of Creation. That'll be a fucking hoot.
Alright. Both of you roll me D100s for your keeper abilities.
It's a 59 for me.
It's an 89 for me.
Holy shit.
Alright. You read through this book and you both manage to finish it. It's not particularly long. I mean, like I said, it's basically a children's book, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you both read through it, and I'm just gonna read this. Long ago, in the time of Wither and Wind, there lived a pixie named Thistlewish, whose home, the verdant ring, had turned to dust. The grove that once sang with color had faded, its laughter swallowed by the silence of rotten ruin, but Thistlewish remembered. She remembered the way the moss giggled beneath your toes and the way the leaves listened when you spoke, and she believed that something else remembered too. So she set out with only a dandelion umbrella and a cracked teacup full of dew, traveling east of the sun and south of sorrow. Along the way she met many strange creatures. A bear whose dreams had teeth, a willow who forgot its name, a giant rabbit made of dust. Each gave her a riddle, a troop wrapped in petal thoughts and soft warnings. And I'm gonna post those here because those 3 riddles are what your keeper abilities really fucking hone in on.
Okay.
I will put those. I have a channel for this. I don't have a channel for this. I will just put it in character info dump.
Maybe character info dump?
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Oh, Obsidian, I love how you... Okay, I have posted that, but it is to find what blooms you must go where nothing grows. Speak not to the bloom, it already listens, and the seed is not a gift, it is a promise and a price. Finally, Thistlewish comes upon a place that no map marked, a clearing of glass, soil, and still air, where the trees grew upside down and the stars wept into the roots below. This was the cradle of life, where the first bloom once opened its eyes and shaped the world with breath and blossom. There she found it, the seed of creation, nestled in the heart of a flower that had not yet bloomed and never would unless touched by true memory. And that's where the story ends, is she gives it a true memory, and she gets it, and she leaves, and the glade is restored. It's a kid's book.
Great.
The morals are not
Yeah.
complicated.
Fabulous.
Okay, so that leaves Stella, Cliff, and Othalia at the...
I roll one of my D100s.
Yes, roll one of your D100s for me.
63.
You find her, it's not quick, but you do find her, and it takes you like 15 minutes. The next one is, she tells you that she's gonna try and find you, and she begins to teach you how to hide yourself from dousing.
Okay.
But before that happens, Stella, Othalia, and Cliff, you're standing at the top of this kind of balcony, waiting to figure out where to go, when the wind kind of blows and almost forms into a person as they bow and they go, "I'm Lace. I can take you to who you need to see."
Oh, I'm with you apparently.
Perfect. Well, we can at least take your friends. But tell me about
Sure.
yourself. How do you travel?
Like, do you like to different places? Like,
Of
what
course.
do you mean?
Yeah. What's your process? Like, I imagine myself drifting on the wind from place to place.
Oh. I usually just like think of a memory of that place and like hone in on like the feeling and like the like different aspects of being there, like the smell and like how the ground feels, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you think about how a memory makes you feel.
Yeah.
Interesting. So can you go to places you haven't been before?
I don't know because I've never. The places I did go were with my master.
Oh, well, where have you been? Maybe I've been to the same places. Then we can start trying to figure out the different paths to get there. And then we can figure out how your power works. She kind of like, you can describe as much as you want, but she's just going to lead you off talking about that. Or you can keep that information between you and the NPC for now.
I think she'll start off with being like, oh, well, like, I know, like, Wispin, and she lives in Valewood Crossing. She's super sweet. And so, like, you know, usually, like, me and my master would go there all the time, and she treats me like just like a little sister, and she's so fun to hang around. But, like, you know,
Okay.
she loves flowers and stuff, so usually when, you know, would wanna go to her, it'd be, like, thinking of the different scents of flowers and stuff.
Okay, I mean, I can see that. I've never made it as far as Valewood, but I have been to Petalstep. Have you been there?
Oh, yeah, I've been to Petalstep. Do you know Mr. Crookbuttons?
Oh, Crook Buttons. He should actually be coming to the show sometime soon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'd love to talk to him again. It's been so long.
Yeah, no, I can absolutely let you know when he comes into town.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Of course. How do you know? As she leads you off talking about Crook Buttons. Leaving Othalia and Cliff as almost as if waiting for everyone to leave, a man just kind of, a large orc for you, Cliff, a very large orc, like 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide in plate armor, just kind of appears in the hallway next to you both. Hi there.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Don't believe we've met. And he kind of turns and looks at Cliff.
No. Pleasure meeting you. Cliff Vale.
Ah. He kind of shakes your hand. He kind of shakes your hand back as I go to the right note page.
Yeah.
He kind of shakes your hand back. Morrow Thorn. Now, what do you two want to learn about resonating? I mean, it's mostly emotional stuff, so, like,
That's
do you
what
want...
I imagined.
You want to be in tune with your own? Do you want to learn how to do the hiding thing I did? Do you want to know how to use it to, like, literally read a room?
Cliff kind of looks at Othalia and kind of lets Othalia lead the way with this one. I think Othalia, you'd kind of sense that, as you've kind of always known, Cliff doesn't really trust stuff like this, and isn't gonna be terribly like, he's like, oh my goodness, I can't wait to learn about this. So he's kind of like, I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one.
Right. That kind of looks at him, and she says, well, the first time I attempted to use my echo, it didn't go very well, as you saw. But...
As I saw.
You were there. Maybe you weren't paying attention. But the other time I used it and it was successful, I was reading somebody else's emotion.
Okay.
So I guess I want to go that direction.
Okay, so you're going more the reader-soother route. We can work with that.
Okay. Cool.
And what about you?
I think the soothing route makes a lot of sense for me as well. I think if anything, I think it would be the figuring out where people are coming from and what they're thinking, I guess. Sure, we'll go with that.
Excellent. All right, if you'll follow me. And he just kind of like leads you into another balcony where there are just 3 cushions arranged. As he sits down on one and crosses his legs and goes, please, come, sit with me.
Okay.
He kind of turns and goes, there's one last thing that I'm curious as well.
What can I do for you?
I'm also apparently a fracturer.
Oh.
And yeah, that kind of response is why I haven't really brought it up, because I keep imagining there's something pretty bad or crazy with that, so I'd like to know what the fear or what the concern is about that.
Well, fracturers are all about... So, how do I explain this? So, a dream space, like the Goblin Market, right?
Sure.
Is its fundamental rules, value, like the ability to like teleport from place to place like that, are built on a set of fundamental values.
Yes.
Fracturers can, even in places like the Goblin Market, to an extent, act around or outside of those shared perceptional rules. And that's why people are scared of fracturers.
Gotcha.
Because, truthfully, you asked what the threat of what you could do is. If you can operate in a place without rules, the threat is more of what couldn't you do.
Right.
Depending on level of control. And I mean, most fracturers aren't bad. The manticores have a couple of them. But they're definitely unique.
Could a fracture bring someone back from the dead?
Not without a wanderer.
What do you mean?
Well, you'd need some way to get to the Twilight Path to find the soul. But once you found it, I guess if you were strong enough, you could bend the rules around the soul you brought back. But that's like super against the rules of everything. Like, you get that, right?
Sure.
You can't bring a... It would essentially be bringing a soul back from the dead without a cost, and the forces of nature don't really like that.
I understand.
But could it be done? Yes.
Gotcha. Anyway, let's carry on with what you were going to teach.
Yeah, if you'll sit down and meditate with me for a moment, we're gonna perceive some things we haven't perceived before. As he, like, sits down, and even sitting, he's a good, like, 4 feet of just solid torso. As he kind of sits down, and even in the full plate, crosses his legs, and he goes, join me, join me.
I'm sorry, I kind of like collapses onto one of the cushions, and she's like, okay.
Now, you said you've used your resonance once. What did it appear to you like, so to speak? Knock, roll me a
honestly,
D100.
Can do. $86.
As Cricket is about to find you, you find yourself slipping out not from underneath the chair you were hiding under, but from underneath a chair up in the balconies. Like you crawled under one and crawled out the other.
Oh boy.
You do not know how you did it.
Yup.
The chair you crawl out of happens to be right behind this guy as he's sitting down to start meditating.
She just like, I feel like she
Your
crawls out from
instinct
under
is
this.
telling you this isn't a terrible place to hide from Cricket.
Yeah, like she kind of like pops out from under this chair, sort of like peers at what is happening.
Cliff and Othalia, give me perception checks.
Yeah. From underneath of this chair.
Oh, Lord.
Ooh, that was good.
I can't read. Wait.
Othalia, you definitely see Knock. Cliff, you catch a glimpse of one of Knock's horns. As this guy, like, settles in.
Thalia kind of like glances at Knock, and then decides that she probably is doing her own thing, and just turns back to the orc.
She not hurting no one.
So, when you did it the first time, what did it appear to you as?
It appeared as almost a streak of red paint coming from the source.
Ah. Mine appears to me as sheets.
It's sheets.
And what
Okay.
what do yours appear like to you? Have you tried to sense emotion?
Me?
You, yes.
I don't believe I have.
All right. I just need you to. What do you imagine emotion looks like? This is the hardest part, I promise. Once we can get you seeing them, the rest comes pretty smoothly.
I mean, you say it's hard. It's really not, though. Emotion literally feels like what I can see, which is you can see it around people's bodies. You can see it moving and pulsing, and there's different fluctuations in it.
You can see auras.
Yeah.
Interesting. You're probably not going to be able to do this next thing, then. Just so you know.
Awesome. That's fine with me.
Alright, we are going to disappear. Now, I need you to close your eyes and find the emotions in the room. And you can go ahead and roll me D100s if you guys want to. Cliff, if you don't, you can still, like, try and follow the steps and see if you can find other things to do with your powers.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it.
43.
90.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, hot dice, hot dice.
Cliff, you become acutely aware of all of the emotions in this room to the point where you can detect Knock. Knock, what emotion are you feeling right now?
I think she is. There's
Excitement?
definitely like this. Well, I think that the surface level emotion is definitely like one of thrill and a bit of like accomplishment, but underlying is definitely still this kind of miasma of like heavy anxiety and confusion.
All right, you see all of that, Cliff.
Cliff just, I guess Cliff like looks down at Knock and goes, "What'd you do? How did you get over here?"
She's
He
like,
kind of like Mario like opens an eye.
Wait, Knock, that's awesome.
she, like in a very low, hushed tone, is like, honestly, I don't know. I kind of crawled under a chair, and then I, like down below, and then came out up here.
That's like
As she tucks herself a little more underneath this chair.
fair enough. Cool.
Othalia, you begin to see like wisps of paint floating on the air.
Okay.
As he kind of looks at you and he goes, okay, you see whatever your vision of what emotions is in the air, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Select one of them, whichever one appears the strongest. And I don't know how that might look for you. That could be the brightest or something, the brightest or the longest or something else.
Probably just the boldest color there is, yeah.
Now I want you to reach out with your hands and grab it. And I
Okay,
want
she
you...
reached out.
Do you have it in your hands?
Yeah.
What do I think the strongest emotion in this room right now probably is?
Confusion.
No, it's frustration, and it's coming from the stage.
Ah.
But you grab it, and he goes, I want you to picture grabbing it and pulling it apart.
Okay. She kind of like with her hands out in front of her, she's like holding on to what everybody else would see as empty air.
Roll me a
and
D100.
kind of- Jesus Christ, 54.
You managed to pull it into two pieces. And you notice, Cliff, that as you're watching these two, as like you can tell they're like mentally going through the process, their auras are fading.
Okay.
Now picture yourself stepping in between the gap you've just created in this emotion.
Oh. Okay.
And before your eyes, Cliff, Othalia vanishes.
Huh.
But you can still see, like, the faintest outline of her aura. Now, and he turns to you, Cliff. You... I'm going to have you do this to me. As he disappears and he goes, you feel like a hand on your shoulder, and then you feel as if you're, like, attuned to him.
Okay.
Like, the vibration you feel along you almost changes as he goes, now you cannot see me, but can you feel my aura from where I'm touching you?
Yes.
I want you to grab a hold and push as hard as you can mentally.
Mentally, you want me to push?
I want you to push against my aura.
In that case, Cliff fully goes into such a state he doesn't use the correct arm. He starts believing he can push with the arm that isn't there, because that's his dominant arm, or it was.
As you kind of feel... Roll me a D100. Ah.
For real? I just did such a good one.
That is a 10, not a 100, like I was hoping.
I know. So did I. I thought it was 100 too.
Do we just... Can we just pretend?
Yeah. Yeah, can we all go, oh! Ready?
Oh,
my
God!
Look at that.
Oh my god!
Dude, I did it.
As you push, push out with your own aura, and you kind of almost phantom limb feel this limb pushing out from you. And as it makes contact with his aura, His aura
Mhm.
explodes into light as he suddenly reappears in the room.
Mm.
So you can break others' resonance.
Oh.
What?
At least in part. When you touched me, my emotions surged. And I'm sure you said you see auras, I'm sure it reflected that.
Yes.
Now, you can, I suppose the two of you could practice resisting the spike of emotions, Othalia, if you wanted to be used for Cliff to try and break another resonance.
You want to try?
Sure.
Both of you roll me a D100.
Yo, let's do it.
79.
Fuck.
So
Yay!
Othalia
I
is
got a
going to
17
fully
stat.
resist. So while you are going to maintain... Well, actually, yeah. So you maintain your composure, which means you do not rise to the emotion that is being, like, given to you. Which, Cliff, you don't decide. I just need to know, what emotion is Cliff feeling the most strongly right now?
Fear.
You manage to keep in control, Othalia, but for the briefest moment you are overwhelmed by a wave of your father's fear.
Huh.
And then it kind of stabilizes out and you remain hidden. And Mario just kind of claps his plated hands and goes, "Good job," and then leans down and goes, "Cricket's on the other side. Go now."
You just see, you're like, I feel like you hear less than see, like Nox's claws scratching across the ground as she passes under chairs down the balcony.
Fine. That was the fear. No, I'm just kidding.
No fear. Nox gets found. One fear.
All right. How did that feel for both of your training?
Sure. I'll take it.
Very insightful.
I mean, are there any questions I can answer? It's mostly, unfortunately, developing your own abilities. You just need to make sure that you have access to them to do so.
Yeah. I don't think I have any questions now.
All right. Well, that's good. I have to go say my prayers.
Okay, bye.
Have a splendid one.
Sick.
As he begins to, like, just kind of stomp away. Not really stomp. It sounds like stomping. He's just a big guy. He's not stealthy in the slightest. Like, since he's not trying to be hidden, he's not at all. He just sounds like clanging
Makes
metal
sense.
armor walking around this theater, which is echoing everywhere, which is making the large thread of frustration coming from the stage even larger.
Can I look over the balcony to see who's on the stage?
You can roll me perception.
That's a 10.
You cannot see who it is. It is someone behind the curtains.
Okay.
Stella, as you're kind of working with Lace, she's kind of walking you through how she feels finding doors works.
Okay.
But hers is mostly related to hopping into and out of other people's dreams rather than hopping between locations, so she doesn't have a ton to offer you.
Okay.
She's just kind of not she's just not really the same style of wanderer. Although she does tell you that she thinks she has a friend who might be able to help you.
Okay.
And when she says friend, she gets this like really like dreamy-eyed look in her eyes.
Oh.
Okay.
And then she says she's gonna go call him,
Okay. Sounds like a great plan. I'd love to meet them.
leaving you kind of sitting on the stage. as Cliff and Otho, yeah, everybody kind of just regroups at this point.
So, how did it go, everyone?
It went well.
I feel like knock comes from under a chair again. Pretty good for me. I like Cricket.
And Cricket likes you as she tags you and goes, "You're it," and just disappears into the theater again.
Fuck!
It's strange.
Yeah, well, a lot of it's probably strange till you get the hang of it more, you know?
Finn is like looking at like all of the different people in this group, and their eyes kind of stop on Alina, the one that has probably drastic difference in color from what their goop normally looks like, and they're going to try and like mimic the color of like the red.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a D100.
That's a 76.
Success. It's more of a purple than a red. You can't perfectly mimic the color, but you definitely make steps in going the direction of that shade.
Oh.
Oh, that's
a
cool.
nice purple.
Oh, Finn, that's so cool.
It's strange, but nice. Finn likes doing what he's not built to do.
All right. As you guys are sitting here, Lace comes back excitedly and she goes, "He's on his way. He'll be here soon."
Great. I can't wait to meet him.
Oh, he's just the best.
Yeah, you seem excited. Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Who's the best?
Who's he?
Oh,
I don't know.
Rune. He's just the greatest. And she gets like that faraway look in her eyes again.
Oh.
Fireman.
Yeah,
That makes so much more sense.
he is on fire.
Literally.
Oh.
As you hear the door to the hallway open, as he walks in, and you hear like the start of a whisper, and then this grung looks up and just goes, "Mr. Kalis," in a completely normal tone.
Oh, okay.
I'm just here to see Lace, darling, but I'll come by and make sure I get you the rest of my ticket stubs from last week before I hop out of here. Oh, what are you all doing here? As he like turns and sees you all.
Just all of us just staring at him.
Rainin'.
I'm with Lace.
Oh my god, I mean, you move fast, but like, congratulations to you both.
No. I mean, no, not. No. You know, no. Lace said she had a friend to help me with my wandering abilities, and apparently that friend is you.
Oh, yeah, I am pretty good at that kind of thing. Yeah, we can try and go some places. You got anywhere particular you gotta be?
No, not particularly. Not particularly. Like, just. I mean. We could go to, we could go to Woodvale. But I'm also up to trying
it's
something.
Not in my databanks.
I'm also up to try something new to, stretch
Yeah,
my
I mean,
boundaries
we
rather
should
than-
probably try something like a little bit closer. If we're being honest, like, it might be a bad idea to jump that far without ever trying before. I mean,
Okay.
Woodvale's on, like, the border of the waking world, and, darling, we are deep in the dreaming.
Okay.
What's close to us right now? Hang on, give me 1 second. As he kind of turns around and he holds up what looks to be a small, like, slumber glass prism, but it's much more metallic. It's not glass in the same way. As he kind of holds it up and it projects an image of just... How do I describe this? It looks like a 3D magic fish finder. Like, I really don't know how to describe it much better than that. Like, it is a 3D illusion display that shows what is very clearly the outside of the goblin market, which we should all know what that looks like because Matt was kind enough to render it for us.
So true.
Just kind of floating in space, and then what seems to be just other small bubbles or discs or, like, rocks floating in the space around it. Now, where are we? We go to the shadow box. But from our conversation last night, we're not in much of a fighting mood, are we? And he kind of looks at Cliff when he says that.
I mean, I'll do it.
I mean, are we in a fighting mood? Do you guys want to go hunt some magic creatures?
No.
Was built to fight.
Yeah, fight, fight, fight. You were repeating that a lot last night, buddy.
I'll leave it up for a group vote.
I mean,
Let's check speech
The other
processing.
option is I can check the rescue board. I can check the rescue board and see if there's anybody who wants us to come pick them up.
I'd rather do that.
yeah, I'm down to rescue.
All right, let me check my rescue log. Halfway fold. Nah, you guys probably aren't ready for that yet. How do you guys feel about being stuck in a 17-second loop?
17-second.
Yeah.
Not particularly fond of the idea.
All right, we'll go to the next one. As he continues like scrolling on what looks to be just like it's a magic, like, it's just a pad that scrolls. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Nobody was pushing you, man.
I was pushing myself and it didn't work. Let's see. What do we got? We got a scholar's keep. Some scholar botched a mnemonic experiment and she refuses to leave without her books. And we have some place called Saren Steps about to go through an unscheduled merger with a Waking Plane. And they might have some crossover.
Ooh.
Any of
Sarah's
those?
Step sounds like fun.
I mean, I guess potential plane collapse is fun.
It's
Kind
not
of a
like it'd be
weird
the
thing
first
to-
one we do.
Yeah.
Maybe that scholar one's a good start.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take you all to Saren Step if you want to, but I think maybe the scholar's a better start for you too.
Yeah, we can do the scholar then.
Alright. I'm just reading the room here, but you seem unhappy with the scholar decision. Would you like to go to
No.
Saren Step?
No, we can do the scholar.
No, like genuinely, they both should be pretty easy jobs. I mean, the Saren Step one's mostly just going to be wandering around watching for anything going weird.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Alright. Now, I don't know, you've never been to either of these places, so I don't know where we're going to be able to open a door to. But, we will patch through that.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay,
Say so.
It'll be an experience.
alright. I will let you decide which one you want to try to open a door to, Stella.
Stella's gonna try and bridge a door to the Saren Step one.
Alright, and since you have been there before, and Rune just assumed you hadn't. Go ahead and roll me a D100 at advantage.
Great.
Nice.
You know what
I gotta look
assumptions
extra.
do.
I gotta look cool for the group, guys. I'm just rolling 2 of them at the same time.
That is
73.
a 70.
73.
Yeah, so you open a doorway, and it almost... Well, what does your door look like, Stella?
I'd imagine that her doorway kind of looks like it, like, I would, like, imagine, like, you kind of see, like, a veil in front of you that, like, ripples back and forth, and then kind of, like, slightly, like, splits open like a curtain, and then you, like, go through to the other side, if that makes sense?
Almost like a desert mirage kind of deal?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so as this door opens, on the other side of it, you all see these kind of wide swept fields at the top of what appears to be a large plateau with a small town nestled on it. And there's just like the occasional pine tree sticking up. But it seems to be just like a normal place on a normal day. There is a little bit of snow on the ground. But besides that, it seems to just be its own kind of place. Alright then, let's get to it. And Rune just trusts your door implicitly and walks right through.
Stella will follow.
Cliff will follow.
Athalia will follow.
I'm assuming everybody else is going through the door.
Yep, I'm pretty sure we all are.
Alright. Well, this also technically counts as a job, so you'll get some money out of it. But that is where we are going to end our
Hell
session
yeah.
as we head through the door to Saren's Step.
Cool.
Hey.
So, as a general rule, Stella, you can use your power to go anywhere in the dreaming. The only time you guys need to use a slumber glass is if you are going to the waking world.
Okay.
Or, more importantly, getting back from the waking world.
Okay.
At least for now. That could change as time goes on. Who knows? Everybody's powers are going to develop as depending entirely on how they use them. Fins begin to concern me already. But thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for coming and joining us for the Tides of Magic, another Bits, Crits, and Halfwits game, Campaign 2. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Also, check out the Patreon, because right after this, we're going to head to Afters, and that is exclusive to the patrons. Thank you to all of our wonderful players.
yeah.
We have Alina Worldwalker, played by...
Hi, I'm Flam. My favorite part of the session was Knock crawling out from underneath the chair and trying to scare people.
Well,
Loki.
yep. Okay.
Loki.
And then we have
Not
Talon
intentionally,
Kane,
but-
played by...
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Panda. My favorite part was reading time with Elena.
Yay!
Aww.
They're besties, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Then we have Stella Fenor, played by...
Hi, I'm Snyder. My favorite part was Cliff rolling a nat 100, obviously.
Yes.
Very true.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
true.
True.
Very.
Then we have Othalia Vale, played by...
Barlow. My favorite part was Rune Kalis.
Oh my
That's fair.
god.
Then we have Knock, played by...
It's me, the Sky T. I just really enjoyed all of the vignettes of everyone developing their powers and playing hide and seek with Cricket, which was really cute.
Yeah. Then we have Finn, played by...
Hello, it's Terminian Link VT, and my favorite part has to be just trying to describe it as best I can. I had it. I really like the fact that, like, Callum and Elena just grouping up and just being like, yeah, the short people are being mean. Let's go read our book in peace.
And last but not least, we have Cliff Vale, played by...
Hi, it's me, the Matlore. I'll go with figuring out more about resonance. That's my favorite moment.
That was pretty cool.
And more about
Yeah.
fracturers
You
too.
did.
For sure.
Because that was your fracturer power that you used to push him.
I'm aware, but that's
Yeah.
not my favorite part.
Nice. Fair. Fair. I do not get to decide anyone's favorites, only my own. Anyways, everybody, thank you for joining us. You should all favorite the channel on your favorite social media of choice.
Favorite.
On all of them.
On all of them, that too. That works awesome too. But we will be back next week with another episode, so be sure to hit the notification bell so you know when we go live. Check out the Patreon and the merch store, because when this one is coming out, it should be getting like late September, early October. So there might be a new thing coming to the merch store soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap up here. We'll see you again next week. Until then, be a good person. It's not that hard. Bye, everybody.
It's easy. Bye.
Bye.